Hey everyone, Renee LOWKEY GEEK here. And if you were online on Twitter, YouTube, what have you, you were surprised just like I was when the news was dropped that Hugh Jackman, Mr. Wolverine himself, is going to be back in the MCU and will be starring in Deadpool 3. Thanks to a nice little announcement by Ryan Reynolds. I was floored when I heard this news. I was actually out and about at the movie theater, actually checking out a movie that I'll be reviewing on the channel. And my phone was blowing up, my friends were texting and all that stuff like that, and I was surprised with this news. What does this mean? Well, some good things and maybe some bad things. So let's talk about that. But like I said, if you're seeing this and you watch this announcement, you were really pleasantly surprised that, you know, Ryan Reynolds made an announcement saying that they're hard at work at Deadpool 3 and Hugh Jackman will be appearing in Deadpool 3 as Wolverine. Um, and the reason why this is such a great thing is that it gives me so much confidence that Kevin Feige, people at Marvel are really entrusting on Sean Levy and Ryan Reynolds to make Deadpool 3 the movie that they want to make. I know there are a lot of rumors going around or just speculation and concerns that Deadpool may not be the same Deadpool that we're accustomed to, right? Because, first of all, Deadpool's rated R. And, it's hard to really see that in the MCU currently as it stands right now. But knowing this, seeing this, it gives me so much hope and so much, just relief that it seems like they are giving them the green light to do whatever they feel is right to do for this movie alone. How is it going to play out? We don't know. As you know, if you've watched Deadpool 1 and 2, there's always this running joke about Hugh Jackman and Wolverine and, Deadpool with his quote unquote first appearance in the X-Men universe and all that kind of stuff when it was under the Fox umbrella. But it's just really, really awesome to see that Ryan is really still playing on the jokes and the parodies and just poking fun at all the Fox films, right? Especially in the X-Men universe. We've already seen him do this in Deadpool and in previous movies where, he's at the X-Men at the mansion and he's kind of poking fun at the school, and then you see the door open and you see like members of the X-Men in there kind of be like, oh, he's here, we don't want him to see us and all that kind of stuff like that as he's talking his nonsense and what have you. But this can lead to so many different things. Now, again, we're still talking about some of the good stuff. What else could Ryan Reynolds and Sean Levy do with this movie? Is there a possibility that maybe this can open a door to see some other people return within this universe that we maybe never would have thought would come back, right? Like, for example, could we see Taylor Kitsch's Gambit come back for some reason, right? Just even if it's like a brief cameo or what have you like that. We already know that Kevin Feige is really good at kind of giving the fans what they want or kind of what they, kind of having fun with us as an audience. We already saw that in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness when we kind of got, I don't know if you trolled is the right word, but we kind of got like a glimpse of the Illuminati and who could have been in the Illuminati. And of course, everyone who saw that movie, spoiler alert, Patrick Stewart was there as Professor X and all that. Of course, John Krasinski as Mr. Fantastic himself shows up. So they know what the fans are talking about. They know what the fans want, and they're giving us a taste of it, and they're having fun with us, right? But as we saw in Spider-Man No Way Home, we were able to get treated to this amazing, amazing ensemble of all the Spider-Mans, Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland, all in the same movie. So at this point, it just feels like anything is possible, right? So that's what's really exciting about this. Now, what could be the bad side or the downside of something like this? Well, I think the major downside is fan speculation. Now, don't get me wrong. I love speculating. as much as most of you do. But I don't think this will mean that Hugh Jackman will return as Wolverine once Marvel introduces the X-Men into the MCU. Not going to happen. I'm sure this is just a one-off. Him and Ryan, Hugh and Ryan are very close friends. They love joking with each other. They really love hanging out together and all that stuff like that. I'm sure this is just a one-time thing. I don't know. Again, I don't know how he's going to be used in the movie, how much he's going to be in the movie, but it could be like maybe like a buddy cop thing or whatever the case is. It'll be a lot of fun to see, but it's not something that is going to last past this movie, right? So where does that leave who the new Wolverine is going to be or how the X-Men is really going to play out? That's still TBD, right, at this point. So I think the major downside is that fans are going to get their hopes up so high, hoping that Hugh will just reprise his role for eternity, right? But that's not going to happen. That's not the reality here. I think another downside too is, what does this mean for Deadpool within the MCU? If he's going to be able to pull in Hugh Jackman's Wolverine and whatever else they have up their sleeves and all that, the fact, and plus, let's just say this, the fact that they've kept this a secret this whole time, brilliant, good on them. This kind of announcement after D23, after the disappointment I had when they didn't say anything about the Fantastic Four or anything like that, nothing new. I was upset that they didn't even have Deadpool announced at D23 or given any news or updates on that. So the fact that this was done in this way, I loved every bit of it. But another concern that I have is, like I said, what does this mean for Deadpool within the MCU? Is he going to really be able to play along with the rest of the MCU characters and all that? Or is he going to live as like a standalone offshoot within the MCU? Kind of like how DC has their, Robert Pattinson Batman, but that's not in the overall arching like DC universe with Gal Gadot and Aquaman. You still got Ben Affleck's Batman still in the mix there somehow. You're gonna see that, especially with the next Aquaman coming up. So or the Flash, right? Whenever that is decided to release or what have you. But how is Deadpool going to play within the MCU? Maybe he's going to be doing his own thing, and then maybe with I don't know, like another multiverse angle or whatever the case is, that may be, he gets sucked into the main reality or the main universe timeline or whatever. Or could this be another possibility of including the Skrulls? Could Wolverine be a Skrull? Time will tell. The movie seems to be slated for, I believe, 2024. That's around the Phase 6 era of Marvel and their movie phases. So it'll be really, really interesting to see how this all plays out. But needless to say, I'm excited. I'm sure a lot of you are excited. Let me know in the comments how excited you are. What are your expectations of Hugh Jackman coming back within the role of with the role of Wolverine within the Deadpool universe for the movie Deadpool 3? What are you expecting? What would you like to see? Who else would you love to see show up as a cameo? Like, what other characters would you love to cherry pick from the Fox universe to kind of just implement within this Deadpool movie? Let me know in the comments, and please, please, please comment. I want to know your excitement or maybe disappointment. I saw some things on Twitter where some people are kind of upset about this, mainly because of Logan, the movie Logan, how that was really supposed to be the send-off for the Wolverine character and Hugh Jackman's role as Wolverine. But we don't know what kind of Wolverine we're going to be getting in this movie yet. Again, this could just be a parody of Wolverine. This could be an offshoot of Wolverine. Or, like I said, maybe this isn't the real Wolverine. Maybe this is a Skrull. So let me know all your thoughts in the comments. Again, I'm extremely excited. I hope you are. Thank you so much for watching. Stay cool, stay classy, stay safe, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.